Right, Gloucester Park will be next. We're about 4 minutes away from race number 6, and the favourite is Lombo La Fifi ahead of Ace of Spades. T Canorama will be in the market to number 9. John's gone 1 to beat 9, 4 and 12. That's coming up in 3 minutes as we head for a break here on Sky.
To become a hot favourite here for the Golden Nugget. Before this campaign started, at least she had that drama. To Canorama's won the New South Wales Sires. He's won 9 of 11 starts. A very exciting horse. Great to have Graham Watts here in Perth. And a very even field of West Aussie 4-year-olds in the Golden Nugget Championship. The green light goes on. They're underway. Ricky Road jumped Lombo La Fifi. Williams trying to cross her. She's nearly got her legs up inside his wheels. No, he got around. It's Ricky Road taking up the running early. Lombo La Fifi hard on his back. And going up on the outside is Money Magnet. And the mare will stay on the pegs. So she's going to be pocketed. Ace of Spades goes up on the outside of Lombo La Fifi now. And in fact, soon after, Money Magnet had gone to the lead. Ricky Road takes the trail. He does do that. He likes to lead and then sit up and take the trail. And that, of course, has left Lombo La Fifi 3 back the inside, settling down. Ace of Spades has gone up to race without cover, and Party Date has now moved into the 1-1 around the stablemate Lombo La Fifi. A length away to Sandy Bay covers the New Zealand importer Hoka Ace on settling down. After 1 came Baracelli on the inside, the Tin Shed. The New South Wales star to Canorama in the moving line, and then Win For Us and Speed Monster has been reined back to the tail of the field. They're at the winning post, 2 circuits out in the Nugget, and Money Magnet dropping anchor, leads by 3/4 of a length. Ace of Spades racing in the breeze. Ricky Road is third. Lead time 71.2. It's slow indeed. Lombo La Fifi is bailed up on the inside. Party Date 1-1. Now 3 wide to Canorama. Watts didn't like the speed, and he's up and running on the New South Wales champ, and around them he comes. A length away was Sandy Bay. Further back in the field then to a Hoka Ace on the inside of Baracelli. About 2.5 lengths off to Speed Monster. The Tin Shed on the inside, and Win For Us went back to last of all. Money Magnet couldn't muster the speed to Canorama, too brilliant, and races to the top at the 1,029.8 first quarter. To Canorama takes up the running, and now Lombo La Fifi, believe it or not, 4 back to pegs. On the outside, Ace of Spades is in the breeze second. Third, Money Magnet. They're followed by Party Dates at a nice run, and she comes 3 wide now. Ricky Road off the inside, drove up in the middle. Sandy Bay 4 wide. Lombo La Fifi somehow dragged and bullocked away off the inside, but drove into a dead end 3 deep. Baracelli very wide. Then further back to Hoka Ace, who's down on the inside. Speed Monster in the middle. 3 deep, Win For Us, and last of all is the Tin Shed. You can throw a blanket over them now. 30.5, that quarter the half, 60.3. By the palms at the 500 to Canorama, the leader. About a half length on Ace of Spades. Down the back in 28.7. Now it's getting serious. Looming up 3 wide, Party Date. Money Magnet, no run. Out 4 deep, Sandy Bay. Lombo La Fifi. I still don't think she can quite get through the wall. Behind them, a Hoka Ace coming to the turn to Canorama. About a neck on Party Date. Getting up on the inside was Money Magnet. Now Fifi. She's out and she's flying to Canorama in front. Look at Lombo La Fifi. Will she arrive in time? No. The New South Welshman to Canorama wins the Nugget. 3/4 Lombo La Fifi. Oh, gee, she was unlucky. Party Date close up with Money Magnet, a Hoka Ace. Win For Us next in. Followed home then by the Tin Shed, and then Ricky Road, Ace of Spades, Baracelli, Speed Monster, and Sandy Bay, one of the last to finish. Crikey, you don't have to be dead to be stiff, do you? She was as unlucky as you could possibly have imagined. A few were prepared to say that she might get headed off out of the gate, but who'd have thought she'd end up 4 back the pegs? And what an enterprising drive by Graham Watts on to Canorama. There'd been about 3 leaders already. You wouldn't reckon that he'd be able to find the front as well halfway through the race. Coming from the back of the field, he zipped around them and Money Magnet couldn't sprint quickly enough to keep him out, and Tikanorama took up the running. It was always going to be the horse to beat after that, unless Lombo La Fifi got out earlier and was able to fly. Well, she got out very late, has erupted on the scene down the outside, but she just gave them too big a start and too little time to do anything about it. Tikanorama, you can take nothing away from him. He is a really nice horse. And a great drive from gate 9 from Graham Watts. Lombo La Fifi just desperately unlucky. Party Date has run third, her stablemate continuing her wonderful form, and Money Magnet is fourth. It's 9, 1, 6 and 3. Fifth is number 10, Ahoka Ace. The gross time 39.4. The last mile 158.1, and the winner's mile rate is 159.8 for the 25.44 from the mobile, with the last half of 57.7 and the last quarter of 29 seconds even. Tikanorama conquers the West. Number 9, trained and driven by Graham Watts, makes it 10 wins from 12 starts. Follows up his New South Wales Sires victory, the highlight of his 3-year-old year, by taking out the Swan Draft Golden Nugget Championship for 4-year-olds and joining a long list of red-hot ponies that have done so in the past. Tikanorama by Panorama out of Tukanawara Bay, gelding 4. And stake earnings after tonight of about $228,000. Lombo La Fifi, trained by Aidan Warwick, driven by Darren Kerr, most unlucky. And Party Date, trained and driven by Aidan Warwick, back in third. Money Magnet, trained by Greg Bond, driven by Justin Warwick, is fourth. And number 10, Ahoka Ace, for trainer-driver Andrew DeCampo, is back fifth. And all clear is notified on the Nugget. All clear notified. Sandy Bay went around them and proved nuisance value to Lombo La Fifi, I think, just keeping her behind that wall. It was out 4 deep around her. Speed Monster never really in it, nor was, well, anything outside of the top 5 were never really likely. Ace of Spades was up there for a while but weak, and Baricelli always well back. Ricky Road didn't come on at the end. Speed Monster always a fair way out of it. All clear there on 9, 1, 6, 3 and 10. Tikanorama, he came, he saw, he conquered in the Golden Nugget.
Mark Sargent, it's only had the 3 starts. It's won